Welcome back to Great Day. Many people talk about doing a detox this time of year, but what does that really mean? KALE Functional Medicine offers the KALE Detox Box as a doctor-approved, safe general wellness reset. No testing or deep medical evaluation is required. Dr. Miko Rowley, a board-certified doctor with KALE Functional Medicine, is here to share how this can be an easy option for those looking to start 2026 feeling lighter and more clear. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Deborah.
All right, first I want to share a little bit about you, because when we talk about those words, functional medicine, you kind of fell into that with your own personal health challenge.
That's right. And just before starting medical school, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And so I entered medical school with a different lens. I was looking for how to optimize my health, not just how to manage symptoms.
Yeah.
And that led me to functional medicine, and taking that approach to my own health. I've had no symptoms whatsoever of MS since the diagnosis over 18 years ago.
Because really, if you think about it, illness is kind of like the body's warning system to say something is wrong. And what we've gotten used to, I think, and I think a lot of us are at fault as just patients, because we're like, just make the symptoms go away.
Right.
I don't care about the problem. But you can make a symptom go away, but the problem's still marching on, and things, in most cases, like diabetes, for example, will just get worse, right? All right, so we say functional medicine, a comprehensive approach to health care. You address the root causes of a disease so that we can make the problem go away.
Right. I love that you said causes, because a lot of people think that we're looking for just one silver bullet, and that's not the case. We're always looking for your lifestyle and how your nutrient balance is looking, and your hormone balance, and so many things, and how they fit together.
I remember when I thought I was going to be a doctor for about 15 minutes, but that word homeostasis, where the body is just, everybody's playing nicely together. And when one thing's off, it can throw everything off. And what you would do at KALE is find out where it's off, right? Sometimes it can be something you can't control, like genetics.
Right.
And then, but you can work around it and fortify the body. And other times it's our environment, which we can change some things. And then, of course, lifestyle factors are oftentimes in our control.
Right, and with functional medicine, in addition to looking at lifestyle, we have additional tools in our toolbox, like specialty testing, to take a deeper look at what's going on and identify issues that we can solve from a lifestyle approach, from a medical approach. We just bring the best of both worlds, from conventional medicine and holistic medicine, together to meet the patient where they are.
Yeah, and we don't have to show up when something's wrong. This can kind of be where you set your what your whole physical being is, so you know things are happening before there's a problem.
That's the ideal.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. The whole idea of a detox, what is it? What is it for? What does it mean?
Right. So our main detox organs are our liver and our kidneys. And after the holidays, we've overindulged in sugar and alcohol and all of the things that we know we shouldn't have, and probably not been on top of exercise and health the way we should. So when we get to the new year and we want to do a detox, what I love about this one is that it's doctor approved. I've looked at all of the ingredients. They make sense, and they're comprehensive.
Right, because you're so right about that, because there are so many things on social media. People are like,
Oh,
I just
my
did
goodness,
this
yes.
and this. Is like, can you get through the day on that, right? And then some things are just, it's either not effective at all, or might not even be safe.
Exactly. And so what we're doing here, and I hear that a lot with certain cleanses that people do that are just so harsh and not even really giving your body benefits. When you're detoxing, you really want to support those organs that are doing the work.
Right.
Your liver and your kidneys. And so this box just makes it very convenient to do that.
It's also, can we say convenient and easy? Tell us what we have in that box.
It is. So you're going to have 28 of these pouches. So it's a 2-week program. You add this pouch to water, 8 ounces of water. I like it in almond milk too, so you can be a little adventurous that way if you want to. But you add this to your shaker bottle, and you have this twice a day. So this has multivitamins. It's got milk thistle and NAC, which are supplements that help to detox and lower inflammation, and just lots of goodness there.
I'm going to stop you right there. When you say lower inflammation, that word inflammation, again, the body's way of saying something is wrong here, off balance.
It's the warning signal. It's like the warning light on your car that goes off. So when inflammation shows up, you know that your body is fighting something that it doesn't like that's in there. And so signs of inflammation can be swelling, or pain, or you might turn red or develop rashes. All of those are kind of those warning light signs.
All right. And then so we have this right here. You say you can mix it with almond milk,
full of vitamins. 17 grams of protein, so you know it's got a lot of nutrition packed in there for you to supplement your day. And then there are these tearaway pouches, so you have these twice a day too, but it's got amino acids to support your immune function, and it's got antioxidants to lower that inflammation and just reset everything so you can kick off your weight loss or whatever it is that you want to reset for the year.
Yeah, and the thing is, we know what's in this. There are so many other detox things out there that, first of all, you don't know how long it's been sitting on the shelf, but they'll have sugars and additives and, you know, all kinds of preservatives and things that you can't pronounce. But yeah, so with this right here, you just talked about those clean ingredients to help support your body. So who is this safe for?
This is safe for just about anyone that has normal kidney and liver function. So as long as you don't have advanced liver disease, advanced kidney disease, you're not pregnant and not taking a lot of complicated medications, then it should be safe. But before starting any supplements, you always want to check with your healthcare provider.
Yeah, and then you support your detox with a number of things. Obviously, hydration's important.
Yes, any detox needs to be supported by hydration, to flush, having normal bowel movements, and getting enough protein. Without those foundational things, then no detox is going to be successful.
Yeah, okay, your protein intake, as you mentioned, it's all included in there. Make sure you have your regular bowel movements. If those aren't in place, then no detox is going to work well, as you said. All right, the detox versus a deeper evaluation. What tells you that? Because I know a lot of times we try to run to everything but the doctor, right? And do everything but a physical to support our system. And you can always support your system, but if something is wrong, it won't go away on its own.
Exactly. So if you've done detoxes before and you feel like it's just not solving the problem, that's where functional medicine can really shine, where we can evaluate the whole person and figure out if you even really need a detox. And if you do need a detox, we can test for things like heavy metals and molds and environmental toxins like microplastics and forever chemicals. Yeah. And then once we know what we're actually detoxifying, we can tailor the detox to what we're actually trying to get out of the system.
Yeah. Other things you address, gut health is so big right now. So many people dealing with, you know, just Crohn's, colitis, all those types of things. And if you don't digest your food well, that affects the nutrients that are in your body, which affects your health, right?
Exactly.
But you also deal with weight loss, which this time of year especially is a big concern for people, or a big New Year's resolution.
Right. Before I went into functional medicine, I was board certified as a family medicine doctor. So I'm comfortable with looking at all of the systems and how they play together. And so functional medicine just takes it a step further to show us, you know, how the gut and the brain play together, and how the skin plays into that, and how the immune system and lungs and hormones, and we look at all of those pieces and figure out where the dysfunction is so that we can support that instead of only managing specific symptoms.
I was talking to a friend yesterday, and she goes, I have got nothing I'm doing is getting this 12 pounds off. I said, okay, well, what are you doing to keep the 12 pounds on? And, and I said, because for some people, I know I went through that, and I was trying everything. I was climbing stairs, I was running marathons, I was whatever, you know, whatever I could, and didn't budge a pound. Turns out my thyroid was very hypo, right? For her, she goes, well, true, I'm eating everything in sight. I said, okay, let's just start right there. Let's start right there. But if you are somebody who truly is putting in that good effort and things have changed, good idea to get in and figure out why it's changed.
Exactly.
All right. You treat everything. Critical window is in your 40s and 50s. That's oftentimes where we see a shift in hormones and things like that. So you can treat everybody, but especially in that 40s and 50s range, you can set us up to live the rest of our life well.
That is our sweet spot. I'm a family medicine doctor, as I said, so we see the whole family from newborns on to great-grandparents, but our sweet spot is the middle and approaching middle-aged adults.
Yeah, the other great thing about KALE is that you work with a series of doctors with different specialties. So like if something is, you spot something here, you go, okay, we got a specialist who can pick up the baton on that, and you can all work together. Yeah,
we're very fortunate to have just a very deeply experienced team. We've got Melissa Bassett, who has been with the practice for 4 years now, and she's been in functional medicine for almost 20 years.
Nurse practitioner.
Nurse practitioner, yes. And she has expertise in women's health, hormones, and also sees children. We have Ashley Roach, who's been with the practice for 1.5 years, and she's been in functional medicine officially for about 3 years, but she started in metabolic health. She worked in the hospital in liver health for many years before she came to us. And so her specialty is metabolic reset and detoxification and weight loss, medical weight loss. And newly, we've had Dr. Tony Boyajian, And Dr. Tony is a doctor of nursing practice who is an Army veteran and certified by the Institute for Functional Medicine, as I am, and just has very deep experience with very complicated disease.
Yeah, like pediatric autoimmune neuropsychiatric disorders.
Yes.
And a lot of
Called
other things
PANS
there.
or PANDAS.
Yeah, all the stuff that turns out to be mysteries for so many people, but you all can help demystify that and get people well. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Happy New Year. Well, KALE Functional Medicine has a special offer for Great Day Houston viewers. The first 50 people who order the KALE Detox Box will receive $25 off. Just head to shop.kalemd.com. Again, shop.kalemd.com and use the code GreatDay25. For more information, you can call 713-660-6620. Again, that's 713-660-6620. You can also follow them on Instagram and Facebook at KALE Functional Medicine.